If anything, I'll just restart talking about what I'm talking about. That way I have a fresh recording that I can use. I don't know why. This has been happening for about a week now. I got to look into this. So I'm not sure why it's doing this. Man, hold on, YouTube. Let me pull this back up. Yeah, it put up that wrong one. Basis. And this vertical scene? No. Yeah, I don't know why. Like the YouTube one crashes my computer. Maybe that's what's happening. Is YouTube is crashing my computer? The YouTube, not YouTube itself, but the streaming. Hold on. Why does it look all choppy? Something is weird. I gotta check my settings and figure out what the heck is going on, because it's happened mostly when I'm streaming. But I think it's happened a few times when I'm not live streaming too, and I'm just trying to play a game, and the games have crashed too. So it's not OBS. Okay, so it says I'm live. Video frame rate looks choppy on YouTube as well. What is happening that is making this happen? Let's look at the specs. Let's look at my specs. CPU is not even at 20%. Memory is at 50%. My GPU can't be burning that much fuel, so to speak. Let me check my GPU. I'll boot up Adrenaline real fast. Figure this out for you guys. Sorry about that. I don't know what's happening. I'll move this over here for a second. And let's go to performance. GPU utilization is at 10%. So not that high. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it would be that's clogging this up like that. I'm gonna have to look into this. But let me see if I can cut down on some things. Oh, maybe there's some things running in the background that I don't know about. No, I'll close it all. I'll close that too, just to be sure. That shouldn't be running in the background, I don't think, but we're gonna be sure here, guys. Sorry about that. What is happening on the full screen side, on the Twitch side? How is that looking? Check. Let's see. No, that looks a little choppy too. What is going on, YouTube and Twitch? Junko Enoshima. I'm not sure what that means. What does that mean, Melody? What does that mean? Oh, I'm scared. I'm Googling this. To the Googles. I hope I don't have to ban anybody. Oh, okay, no. Let's see here. Mastermind and leader of the ultimate despair, Junko was shown to be a highly intelligent. What is the anime character? Why are you posting waifus in the chat? Now I'm getting cosplay pictures. What have you done, sir? What have you done? Melody Loves. I don't think I know what Melody Loves. Well, hello. They tried to promote you to moderator when I looked at your name. All right, so what can I do here with this audio? How's the audio coming through, guys? Let me look at the widget to see what's happening here. There's some sort of poor error. Oh, maybe it's my network. Speed test, internet speed test. I have fiber. I have like a gig up and down. It shouldn't be this, but we're gonna double check because sometimes my internet be going, no, it ain't that. Well, that's download speed. Let's check the upload speed. It ain't the upload speed. What the hell is going on here, people? Check. Oh, is it back to normal? Is it back to normal? How am I looking? Junko Enoshima? How am I looking? It's your new nickname. Whenever I see Melody Loves, I'll just call you Junko. How about that? All right. So, as you can see, there is a post here. And let me fix one thing here. I don't like this. This is killing me. There we go. Symmetry. I swear I'm not a Soul Eater fan. Although Soul Eater's all right, though. I am watching Fire Force right now. Mixed feelings on that anime, but hey, I like it. I'm enjoying it. It's entertaining. Good sound design. All right, let's get back into this topic here. I'm gonna hit a marker for my YouTube, for my Twitch, so I can double check. Actually, no, you know what? I will do this. Bam. No? Okay, good. I'm gonna stop the recording and just hit a marker because I'm afraid to do too much on this PC. It's a powerful PC. I'm not even using a fraction of the power right now, but for some reason it is freaking me out, and I don't wanna push it. So we're gonna reread this post here. If you don't know, frame rate. Checking. God damn. Okay, I'm gonna try to not move too much. What's going on, guys? I don't know what's going on. But if you know, or even if you don't know, right? Robert Mueller was the special investigator, and he was also the former director of FBI, and he passed away recently at the age of 81. This is a post, I believe, yesterday that Trump posted. I found this straight from Truth Social. So this isn't AI. This isn't a repost. I went to Truth Social, not on the app. I went to the browser on my phone, found the post, which was hard to do because he posts like every half hour or 1 hour, every hour at least. I'm not kidding. Go to Truth Social and look. And then there's ads in between all of those too. Some janky ass ads on his website, whatever. So I go there. I find this post. Robert Mueller just died. Good. I'm glad he's dead. That's it. That's all you need to know. He uses the next sentence to justify why he can say publicly why he's glad somebody's dead. He can no longer hurt innocent people. President Donald J. Trump. Now keep in mind that one of those innocent people that he is claiming was hurt is in a roundabout way is himself, because he's one of those people that was being investigated by him, and then Russia as well, right? Like obviously we can't do the same level of punishment that we would do to an American citizen to Russia or their administration, but his responsibility was looking into that. Now I want us to remember a post or a situation that happened several months ago where Charlie Kirk was killed, and anybody even criticizing the guy was dragged to the streets as some sort of immoral asshole, right? And I find it not surprising in the least that our current president made this post talking about how he's glad that somebody is dead, that he did not like, that was politically or responsibly opposed to him, because I don't think he was even politically opposed to him. It was more of just, I'm doing my damn job. And so for our president to post this publicly for all to see, and for every single Trump supporter who had an issue, including with me, to anybody who criticized Charlie Kirk for his death and how he died, y'all can go eat a fat fucking dick. Okay? I've made a post recently about this, about Trump supporters that still support Trump, like current Trump supporters are the ones that voted for him and kind of saw the light and realized that they're supporting something crazy. I'm talking about the people who still blindly follow him. I'm talking about the people that I've recently debated who threatened to call the cops on me because I wanted to post the debate that we did together and they consented to debating me. I'm talking about those people who bend reality, like they're reality benders. We have water benders, we have air benders, we got the metal benders now. Now we have reality benders, and they're only bending their own reality, but they're trying to extend it to the rest of us. And it is ridiculous how we can have this right here, and they are just right now. I haven't seen any Republicans making any posts about it, calling out the president. They don't believe in accountability. Trump supporters, including Trump himself, his administration, they do not believe in accountability. If they did, they would not be happy with this post. But clearly, they don't have a problem with it. They do not have an issue with this post. And that shouldn't be surprising, but I do feel like it needs to be brought up and mentioned every single time Trump does this stuff. Trump does so much and says so much that it is impossible to keep up with everything that he is doing and saying. However, there are some things that just, it cuts through the normalcy of shit that he has layered onto our reality now. And it is just a great encapsulation of the hypocrisy that represents him. This is one of those posts. It's a very short, very not sweet post where he is displaying the hypocrisy in full force. And it's very easy and subtle. It's very easy to miss. It's very subtle if you're not sensitive to this sort of stuff. Because if you don't like Trump, everything that he does, you hate, right? There are people who are just biased and you know, they call it Trump derangement syndrome, whatever. People accuse me of having Trump derangement syndrome. It's the stupidest fucking argument I've ever heard, but whatever, right? But then that part makes sense. Everything that Trump does, people are going to hate. So this sort of stuff just kind of goes through. But then there's the Trump supporters, and everything that Trump does, there's nothing wrong with it. They find some sort of weird way to rationalize all of it. So they miss it. Then you have their people in the middle, like myself, who can call out hypocrisy no matter who it's coming from and call out bullshit no matter where it's flying from. And I see this, and it makes me think about all the other times where he's criticizing people for talking about their death. But then there's so many examples of Republicans, including Trump himself, just shitting on people who died recently. And I just don't understand, because on one layer, it is a bad precedent to set to do this sort of thing to people in general, right? Especially someone as mundane as Robert Mueller. Like, I don't think he's anybody fantastic. I don't have anything against the guy, but he didn't do anything controversial other than his job. If he's doing his job is controversial, then okay. But I don't think investigating people should be that big of a deal. It's only a big deal because it was Trump that was investigated, right? Why is it okay for him to even say this, let alone how it also talks about him being involved in that, right? That's like another layer where it's actually him that he's referring to himself in this post. He's one of the innocent people, one of the innocent people that was hurt by Robert Mueller, apparently, right? That is a second layer. There is that third layer where, yeah, they're getting mad at people who talk about Charlie Kirk, right? Now, his death, the circumstances around his death were very different. But I'm sorry, that doesn't excuse him from being criticized. That doesn't excuse him from being talked about and called out for what he actually did, right? Let alone the fact that they even honored the guy and raised the flag or lowered the flag to half-mast. Is it not insane to y'all that our president is doing this, right? And I'm talking to the Trump supporters, right? The people who hate Trump already, y'all know this. Y'all get this. But this is such a simple, small post that encapsulates the hypocrisy in the usage of power that Trump utilizes, right? It's just a post. It's just a tweet, right? It's just a truth that he posted on Truth Social. Trump supporters, are y'all fucking stupid? Or do you just choose to remain ignorant? Or is it a combination of the two? Because y'all can't have it both ways. Y'all hate trans people, y'all hate gay people and bi people, but you seem to want to have it both ways all the fucking time, bro. Like, if anybody is as gender fluid as y'all are, show me where they're at. Because y'all bend over backwards mentally and physically to make all this shit make sense when it just does not make sense. And I'm tired of y'all hiding behind God. I'm tired of y'all hiding behind your persecution, your fucking white guilt, or whatever the hell it is, your white fragility. Y'all hide behind so much shit while also hurling the most shit I've ever seen. It is insane. So Trump supporters, y'all gotta go somewhere. This is ridiculous. And I do not like violence. But y'all are losing this war, right? This culture war, as you call it. Y'all are losing the culture war. And y'all aren't going to win a physical war. I'm sorry. There are too many people who are not Democrats who would put y'all in your place. Okay, I'm not saying I'm a part of that. I am non-violent, but I know the moment y'all get violent, there are going to be people who sit you the fuck down. Okay, I'm not starting any fights unless somebody else. I'm not starting fights, right? I would never start a fight. That's just my personal philosophy since I was a kid. I've never started a fight. I've only finished fights, right? That's it. And I don't want no fights one way or the other. I want to make that clear for in the future when, you know, I might be involved in some politics or whatever it may be. Let it be known that I am clearly saying that I don't want any sort of physical altercation to happen as a result of all this situation, right? Especially with me involved. However, y'all are the ones, Trump supporters, MAGA, y'all are the ones that are acting crazy right now. Y'all are the ones that are acting like monkeys. There were a bunch of monkey emotes in my chat earlier before it crashed. Y'all are the ones acting like crazy monkeys right now, hurling a bunch of shit. And so I'm trying to warn y'all peacefully that you don't want the smoke. You don't. You don't want that with a bunch of people who hate y'all and will finally have an excuse to throw hands into oblivion. And you are oblivion. Okay? You're going to be sent to oblivion, and those hands will be sending you there very promptly. So for your own sake, stop, right? So I want to, in a quick second here, after I adjust my mic, I want to switch over to a video that I found. I'm trying to type my mic here. This thing keeps coming loose because I'm screwing it the wrong way. That would be a reason why. Yo, I like how someone came in here, said Junko Inoshima, and then just dipped. That is a vibe right there. Melody, if you're still in here, you gotta give me some context. You please help me. I'm curious to know what the hell was going on with that post or with your messages. All right. Anyways, was that you? Was that you, Tech? Was that you that did that? Are you Junko Inoshima? Huh? What is that picture? What is that picture? I can't tell. It looks like a weird Naruto, like with a headband on or something. You just tuned in? Okay, yeah. As you can clearly see here, I was talking about this because it's tons of hypocrisy, you know? Tons of hypocrisy happening all over the place. That's Tech? I can't see it. I gotta get a bigger picture of it. I'm so stupid. I'm so immature, dude. I'm so immature. My wife is like in my brain right now. I need the I need the that's what she said from not Office Space, not Parks and Rec. Help me out here. Help me out here. Somebody help me. Somebody please.
Help me! Help me!
Please. The comic version? Okay. I think it's not the picture. It's just I can't see what the hell's happening in that picture, unfortunately. What does that show? I'm still thinking about it. With dumb guy. Steve Carell? No. I can't think at all. Holy crap. This is what happens when I get 8 hours of sleep. I can't function, apparently. Okay. Well, anyways, let's get back into this because I do want to get into Resident Evil as well. So we're going to go ahead and pull this up. Let's see. Cool. I still need to, I want to figure out this layout for my Twitch side. It's missing something. I like the idea. I like the aesthetic I'm going for, but I got to figure something out. Either way, we are continuing our journey of talking about Jim Crow, talking about segregation, talking about how it was made. And the first 3 weeks, we really covered the origins of it. Some of we watched some testimonials from people around that time. We learned about the character of Jim Crow that inspired the laws that came to be. And we learned a lot of messed up shit along the way. We also learned a little bit about redlining too. And so now I'm checking out different channels. This one's actually a really big one. I thought it was a smaller channel, but this one has 17 million subscribers. It's called Crash Course. and they have a video called Plessy versus Ferguson and Segregation, Crash Course into Black American History, number 21. So I might revisit this channel. This was posted 4 years ago. I think this is really cool. There's multiple reasons why I'm talking about this. One, it's simply because I'm petty and I want to piss off people. Last year, on one of my videos covering Charlie Kirk, I had a post from somebody that said that Jim Crow only existed in the South and it was harder for white people than it was for black people during that era. I'm petty. I think the person who posted that, if they are a real human being and not a bot, they are the stupidest motherfucker I have come across in a long time. And it's not just because of what he thinks. It's the fact that he posted it before he even utilized the internet to double check his facts. And if he did, then he only found what he was looking for and didn't want to actually find reality, right? He didn't want to find truth. He wanted to find affirmation. He wanted to find affirmation. What's the word I'm looking for? Re-encouragement? Confirmation? He had confirmation bias, all right? God damn it. He had confirmation bias. But anyways, that is reason number one of why I started doing that. When I read out his comment for my 2026 best comments of 2025 live stream and video, I said that I'm petty and now I'm going to look up a lot of information on Jim Crow just to make sure I know that I'm right and to put you in your place and to just, when I am angry, I don't just yell at the wind, right? Despite the fact that I'm a commentator, right? Literally in terms of esports, but also in terms of political commentary as well. I also am somebody, I consider myself to be not an academic, an intellectual, I suppose. I like to learn about things that I'm talking about, that I'm passionate about. I want to learn more. And I can always learn more. And honestly, I forget a lot. And also information updates over the years. So things I knew like 10 years ago, sometimes are really out of date. And also, I apologize. I think it's just my asthma kicking in for the last couple of days, but I have been coughing. I got over several different sicknesses and such, but I'm fine now. I just think it's my asthma because I'm also short of breath whenever I exercise lately, and that's just par for the course. So sorry for the coughing. I'm going to try my best to like mute my mic during the live talks or something like that, but just bear with me as we go through this. So let's take a look at this video. Let's get into this, y'all. Bruh. Thank you, Tech. Thank you. So I'm going to get a second stream deck. I have one over here on my right hand. Also, that's cool. You watched this specific channel in school? I'm going to get one that has the Stream Deck Plus. I'm going to get one over on this hand. So that way I can always like have my sounds, because I don't want to switch scenes. And the 32 button thing is just not exactly what I need. I like having my pages, but I digress. Let's re-listen to this from the top. Let's take it from the top, if you will.
Hi, I'm Clint Smith, and this is Crash Course Black American History. So far, we've talked about a few different legal cases, and there will be even more to discuss as we move forward. That's because throughout U.S. history, the law has been used both to fight against the oppression of Black people, but also has been used as a way to perpetuate that oppression. And in 19th century America, there was a whole lot of the latter. Counter to what you may have been told, the law is not colorblind. It is not neutral. Many laws and court rulings were not enacted in objective ways, but in ways that were specifically and intentionally designed to maintain Black Americans as second-class citizens, that is, if they were going to even be considered as citizens at all. Today, we're going to look at a landmark case in the Supreme Court that, in 1896 codified and formalized racial segregation.
Really fast. I have to emphasize this for my more skeptical listeners if you've gotten this far. This isn't speculation that the government was doing this, right? It wasn't speculation that the government was, to some degree, thinking of black people as lesser. It was in the way that they wrote. It was in the way that they talked and then behaved. This isn't something that you guys can gaslight us into thinking that we're over exaggerating anymore. Okay. This did happen to where people were trying to actively hinder the growth or the prosperity or the happiness or all of the above and more of black and other people. So I just want to get that out of the way now so that we don't have to keep reiterating that fact.
The case was Plessy v. Ferguson, and its consequences would have a decades-long impact on the social fabric of American life. Let's start the show.
And I'm just going to take a second to say that I like this guy's aesthetic, right? My glasses are upstairs right now, but I'm just saying, I like this guy's style. It's very it reminds me of somebody.
Plessy v. Ferguson determined that black Americans could be kept separate from white Americans in public spaces and facilities under the premise, the false premise, that those facilities were actually equal. It legalized segregation and legitimized the racist laws that former Confederates had passed in many of the southern states. At the center of the case was Homer Plessy, a shoemaker born around the time of the Civil War in New Orleans, Louisiana. And what many people don't know about Plessy is that, technically, he was only 1/8 black. If you saw him on the street or on a train, you might be surprised to know that he was considered a black man. This is how race began to function in the United States, what people referred to as the one-drop rule. The idea that if you had one drop of African blood, you were considered black. It's important to note here, though, that there is no such thing as black blood or white blood or blood of any color other than red.
Actually, blood isn't red. Okay, I'm sorry.
Race, you always have to remember, is a social construct. It was made up, and it was made up specifically to create and maintain the artificial demarcations of power, the power that allowed someone to enforce absurd laws like these. But I digress. Anyway, there were many mixed-race people like Plessy in New Orleans.
Oh.
And there still are. I should know. I'm from there. Louisiana, at this time, was a state that was very different from the others in that it was thoroughly multiracial. Due to the multiple groups of colonists that settled in the region from a wide variety of different nations, it was not uncommon for individuals to be racially mixed with French, English, Spanish, Black, and Native American. In addition to that, early 19th century New Orleans also had a large free Black population, many of whom were professionals, and they were able to integrate into society relatively well. They could choose the schools they wanted to go to, marry who they chose, and almost live a life that, on the surface, made it seem like free Black people were as free as any white person.
I've got to take a second to talk about this. This is a thought that came into my head here, and it's not immediately related to the video. But I'm trying to get mad this early in the video. Put yourself in the shoes of a person, right? It doesn't matter if it's black or white. Just close your eyes and put yourself in the shoes of somebody who used to be a slave, right? At this point, if you were born a slave, you probably, or very likely, were a descendant of a slave, right? So you were born into slavery. You are in your 20s or 30s. You are now a free man. You're told you are a free man legally, and you're supposed to be as equal as the people who were your oppressors, right? You're as free as them. You somehow get over that shit that you've been oppressed for your whole life, and your family and everyone you love was oppressed, and you're now allegedly a free man. What is the psychology of somebody who's been through that and is now a free man? But what do you do? Where do you start? Right? I'm not saying there needs to be an answer. I'm just saying that these MAGA motherfuckers don't know how to put themselves in the shoes of anybody else. I want every single person listening and watching this to put yourself in the shoes of somebody like that. None of us have experienced that shit in our lifetimes unless you came from another country that somehow is getting away with slavery. None of us have gotten away with that before. We've never lived that life. Okay? So put yourselves in the fucking shoes of somebody who was a slave and is now living in a world with the people that hate him because he's now equal to them, but he's supposed to make it on his own. What the hell do you do and where the hell do you start? And then for anybody who's MAGA that dismisses shit, where the fuck do you get off acting like you know so much? Okay? I just said I wasn't gonna get mad, but go fuck yourself. Go, you fucking MAGA assholes downplay all this shit. You downplay all of it. You act like there's no reason for black people to have any sort of struggle and that there's not any sort of bias or racism happening at all while you're actively boarding up your windows and covering your eyes and putting your head in the sand like a fucking ostrich because you don't want to see ICE doing what they're doing. And then you want to try to justify it when they shoot a white person. Get the fuck out my face. God damn. Okay, I'm done. I'm sorry.
But this wouldn't last, and the government made it a priority to put Black Americans in their place. As a result, Black people, as they have for centuries, resorted to activism to attempt to build the sort of society that they deserve to live in. And Homer Plessy was involved in that activism directly. Plessy was the vice president of the Justice, Protective, Educational, and Social Club. Their goal was to improve the New Orleans public education system. And even though New Orleans was traditionally relatively integrated not long after the end of Reconstruction, white supremacy started to rear its ugly head. A new law called the Separate Car Act of 1890 was passed in Louisiana and segregated railroad cars by race. But the Black activist community in New Orleans refused to let an act like that go unchallenged. Let's go to the thought bubble. Pulling from activism tactics that had been used in other southern cities, local activists of color, called the Committee of Citizens, started to organize a protest against this law. They hoped to use it as a test case in the court system against what they saw as an explicitly unjust law. This wasn't a random act of civil disobedience. This was a well-orchestrated plan. The railroad company was made aware of Plessy's race prior to him showing up to the station. The Committee of Citizens even hired a private detective who had the power to arrest him specifically for violating the Separate Car Act and not some other law. This way, they could make sure they were challenging that specific law in court. The plan was for Plessy to sit down in the whites-only section of the train, and for the detective to arrest, detain, and charge him. And that's what happened. So in 1892, Plessy boarded a whites-only car on the East Louisiana Railroad. When the conductor approached him and asked him about his race, he explained that he was 1/8 black and refused to move to the colored-only section. The aforementioned detective then removed Plessy from the train and arrested him. This was all according to the Committee of Citizens' plan, and they were there ready to bail him out. Plessy had done his job. The next step was for them to challenge the Separate Car Act of 1890 in court. Thanks, Thought Bubble. Plessy was ultimately charged for the crime of sitting in a whites-only car. That decision was upheld in the state court, but the legal question made its way to the Supreme Court. And this was a really, really big deal. The case's appeal to the Supreme Court showed how seriously the Committee of Citizens took the issue because they pushed for the appeal. And most importantly, just like today, when cases go to the Supreme Court, it's because the court believes that there is something important for them to say about the issue. They want to make a national statement and possibly set a new precedent. And boy, did they ever. Plessy's lawyers argued that the Louisiana segregation laws violated his 13th and 14th Amendment rights. You might remember them as two of the Reconstruction Amendments which were passed after the Civil War to enfranchise Black Americans. The 13th Amendment abolished slavery, and for the sake of this argument, the state-sponsored subjugation of Black Americans. And the 14th Amendment gave Black Americans citizenship rights and equal protection. Plessy's lawyers also argued that the Separate Car Act in Louisiana reinforced the false idea that white Americans were superior to Black Americans. Well, the Supreme Court rejected all of these arguments. Basically, they argued the legal question about whether Louisiana law promoted Black American inferiority wasn't relevant. And infamously, The Supreme Court also stated that separate facilities mandated by law were actually okay, as long as each race's facilities were equal. Justice Henry Brown said in the opinion, quote, "We consider the underlying fallacy."
I'm just going to point this out, that the American government would rather double up their facilities than spend time in the same space together or use the same facilities together. 2 bathrooms, 2 water fountains, 2 offices, or breaking up a room to have multiple waiting areas. That is insane that they even said that the inferiority of black people wasn't relevant to the argument of this case. Insane how hard white people in the past have worked to make themselves be separate from other people, and in my opinion, superior, or try to maintain superiority over those people.
Of the plaintiff's argument to consist in the assumption that the enforced separation of the 2 races stamps the colored race with a badge of inferiority. If this be so, it is not by colored to facilities were
I want to hear that again.
Equal. Justice Henry Brown said in the opinion, quote, "We consider the underlying fallacy of the plaintiff's argument to consist in the assumption that the enforced separation of the 2 races stamps the colored race with a badge of inferiority. If this be so, it is not by reason of anything found in the act, but solely because the colored race chooses to put that construction upon it."
That seemed familiar to what's happening now. If you think about, they are saying that we are the ones, or the black people at the time are the ones that are saying that they are inferior. We're not putting that label on them. We're not saying they're inferior. They're the ones that are saying that. Nothing that we've said or done implies inferiority or superiority. That's y'all saying that, not us, though.
Chooses to put that construction upon it. On the other side, Justice John Marshall Harlan was the only one who dissented, stating that on a functional level, quote, "The white race deems itself to be the dominant race in this country.
Honest.
And that behavior is unconstitutional." He used the term colorblind to describe the Constitution, arguing that the rights in the Constitution apply to everyone. The case was decided 7-1 in favor of Ferguson, the Louisiana state judge who originally ruled against Plessy. The Plessy decision legalized and codified what was already happening to black Americans: segregation, humiliation, and exclusion in everyday life. It's sometimes considered to be the start of the Jim Crow era. So when you watch those civil rights movies they show on MLK Day, or look at the pictures in your textbooks of white-only stores and water fountains, know that the United States legal system protected white supremacy through segregation for almost 70 years. In Plessy v. Ferguson, the Supreme Court essentially said it's okay to keep black and white people in separate facilities, because the act of simply separating them itself doesn't make their treatment unequal. But practically, every member of the court knew that wasn't true. Everyone knew that black Americans weren't provided with the resources to create equal spaces for themselves, and that the facilities and accommodations that they were provided with were often of lower quality than their white counterparts. And that wasn't by accident.
Those are gloves. Those are gloves they're wearing. Sorry.
Part of the reason that many white people wanted to keep things separate in the first place was because they wanted a physical and social manifestation of the inequality between black and white people. And this is what Plessy v. Ferguson provided. The Supreme Court was given a test with Plessy v. Ferguson, and it is a test that it failed. And it is a profound reminder of the power the judicial system has had and continues to have in shaping the landscape of American life. And while we must study, learn from, and acknowledge the court's failure, our country does not have to be defined by it. Moving forward, we can make a different set of choices, enact different laws, and have different court rulings that center justice, equity, and opportunity for every single person in this country. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Crash Course is made possible.
Appreciate you. Appreciate this video. Okay. Now look, there is something important that we have to understand. Every single person, every person watching this in some form or fashion is a beneficiary of the work that these people have done. You know, Plessy, and then the 70 years in between that time, all the way leading up to the civil rights movement. We are beneficiaries of those movements. Okay, I am a beneficiary of those movements. I'm a beneficiary of the work that Plessy put in. Unfortunately, he lost, but his legend lives on, right? We are talking about him and learning about him right now. This is stuff that I already knew and learned. Did I learn this in school? Did I learn Plessy versus Ferguson in school? I've known that term for a long time. That hasn't been learned in school. Probably when I lived in Alabama or lived in New Jersey before I moved to Alabama. New Jersey, I think they had a lot of like Black and like Native American, like I don't think they sugarcoated a lot of stuff back then. But then when I moved to Alabama, I don't think there was as much of that. But I only did 10th or 11th and 9th grade, 11th and 12th grade in Alabama before I went to college. But anyways, we are beneficiaries of those people, and I'll be goddamn if we go through another 70 years when it comes to other movements. I cannot in good conscience stand here and live for as many years as I can within the 70 years if we have the same issue with trans people. Okay, I'm not going to claim to know all the struggles and all the confusions and all the intricacies of being trans or the holdups with it. But I'm not sitting here and dealing with that sort of discrimination for another 70 years. We're right now, and it could be any kind of people, but right now it's pretty clear that it's trans people, it's brown people, right? We're regressing when it comes to this Plessy versus Plessy versus Ferguson situation. We have advanced, but now we're regressing, right? It took them 70 years to fix this issue. And then that was what, in the 1960s. And then now we are here, you know, and we are in some ways regressing. But I am so tired of people's inability to think outside of their own worldview being a justification for hindering the freedom and happiness or pursuit thereof of Americans and people in general. That is not okay, that you're too fucking small-minded, small-brained to understand that people don't have to be like you for them to have the same kind of equality as you. I am not going to sit here and tolerate that. We need to talk about that. People need to call that out for what it is. And I understand, like, I don't like telling people what to do at all, hard stop. But we have to understand that the tales that we learn, the when we hear about Nazi Germany, that's like our boogeyman story in a way of like what not to become, I thought, right? At least for me, that's kind of how I took it, is like, let's never do that, right? We are the inspiration for some of those horrible things that happened in the last a couple hundred years, let alone prior to that. We have all this knowledge now. Your personal opinion and worldview and religions are not justifications for the oppression or harming or hindrance of other peoples that don't look or act or seem like you. That's not okay, period. And you can't act dumb, and you can't hide behind your Bible, and you can't hide behind your morals, and then also at the same time turn around and be that horrible person you're accusing everybody else of being. There aren't trans people in the bathrooms acting crazy. It's y'all. There aren't trans people assassinating and shooting up schools. That's y'all, right? There's not Black people doing all those things. Yeah, there are a few. You can count them with a couple of hands. How many Black people were Nazis? How many trans people were Nazis? Or KKK, if you want to get more relevant, let's talk about KKK. How many trans people and Black people do you think were in the KKK? Besides Dave Chappelle? Huh? How many? You fucking idiot. Y'all we gotta do better. You know, I'm not talking to the Trump supporters anymore. I'm talking to the people who are normal. Okay. The people who can just see things for what they are and still have their own opinion, right? Y'all can be, I don't like the Democratic Party for what it represents. I'm fine with individual Democrats, right? I can be cool with Democrats, even though I don't think the party should exist. I don't have an issue with individuals within the party, right? Especially the voters. The voters aren't crazy people for the most part. Politicians might be acting kind of cutthroat. Like I would not trust California governor. I keep wanting to say Peter Doocy, but it's not Peter Doocy. It's definitely not Peter Doocy. That's a reporter for Fox News, I believe. Why can't I think of his name? It's not P. Hegseth, although he has Pepper here as well. Gavin Newsom, thank you. Navin Newsom. Yeah, I would not trust Gavin Newsom with a 20-foot pole, right? But I would trust him with my, I wouldn't even trust him with my money. I don't know. I don't trust the guy, right? That's my personal opinion. The way he acts. I respect his hustle and acknowledge his craft for trying to be like a Democratic Trump, not trying to be a Trump, but trying to be someone who is an antagonist and says outlandish things and does outlandish things. And I think that he has a justification for doing those things, considering that we need to point out the hypocrisy, and he gives us another reason. In my eyes, he is like a corrupted martyr, right? He is somebody that allows us to see the hypocrisy in real time because of how he acts like Trump. Now, that's just my opinion, though, right? He's not doing anything that's been documented illegally. He's not, as far as I know of, hindering any sort of investigations into PDF files, for example. He's not the one doing that. That's our leader doing that. And we gotta get better at calling out this hypocrisy without making it seem like we're, how do I put this? There are a lot of Democrats that take the opportunity every chance they get to prop up the Democrats instead of just focusing on what these crazy people are doing on the right. Right. And it kind of kills me a little bit on the inside, because I think it takes a little bit of the sails out of the wind of people who just want to stop this movement, but don't want to support another one as a result. You don't have to support a movement that I'm making in order to agree with me. We're just calling out hypocrites for what they are, and criminals and horrible people. Right. I'm not spreading some sort of movement other than recognizing the truth for what it is. You don't have to join some sort of party or be a part of some sort of group or ideology. It's not centralist or progressive. It's just what it is, right? And I don't like the term common sense, but that for me, that's what it is common sense, right? If a hypocrite is being hypocritical, you call it what it is. If someone is breaking the law, regardless of their status and their financial situation, you punish them like anybody else. Honestly, in my opinion, we should be punishing rich people and powerful people twice to 10 times as hard as any poor person ever fucking ever. Why the hell do people with infinite resources get a slap on the goddamn wrist when they literally have access to anything that they need, including the information they need to know they're not breaking the goddamn law? Why are there loopholes for rich children like affluenza, right? Do y'all not see the hypocrisy? Can y'all not continue to keep calling it out for what it is and not try to push some sort of movement of your own? I think that is part of the issues. I don't like being sold something while also telling me not to buy something else. It feels like you're telling me not to buy a Hoover, just to buy a Shark vacuum cleaner, right? That's how it feels when someone is trying to sell me their political party while also shitting on the other product. That's how it feels to me. So anyways, that is a huge deviation from my initial point here. I like this video from Crash Course. I think this is really great. I'm going to continue to do more deep dives. We're now getting into more of the specifics of all the rules and regulations, the laws, the legislation, the things that happen in order to make this thing not be what it is. So we have 70 years of Plessy versus Ferguson, of Jim Crow laws. And then we can fast forward to the 60s and start talking about the civil rights movement, or look at any other situations that happened in between that. If you guys are watching this on YouTube and you like this content, please do me a huge favor. I'm continuing to see those numbers grow, and I greatly appreciate that. Please make sure you do share your thoughts down below. I don't care if I do care about your comments. I don't care if you disagree, right? I'm happy if you disagree. Just share your reasoning for that, right? We are able to have discourse. I encourage discourse, but you got to do it respectively, right? You got to do it respectively. Respectfully. What the hell? I'm getting my words like slightly off today. We have to have the discourse respectfully. Okay. So let's do that. Make sure you hit the notification bell. If there's a hype button on the shorts videos, make sure you guys are hitting that. That all goes a huge way. I'm seeing the numbers continue to grow, but let's make sure that we don't hit any plateaus along the way. So thank you guys so much, and we'll see you in the next video. All right. Money is why? Money is why what? What'd I say? I probably said something stupid. Or not stupid, but like something that didn't make sense. Clayton. Who's Clayton? Oh, okay. What the heck? I gotta read a post here. You were asking why rich people. Oh, yeah. Yes, they get away with it because of money. Absolutely. Yeah. You know, that's the unfortunate truth. I don't think this is real. I can't put this on the stream. Never mind. I can't put this on the stream. I'm gonna read a post, but I gotta censor a little bit of it. This was supposed by Lyndon B. Johnson, but I don't know if this is true. These Negroes, they're getting pretty uppity these days, and that's a problem for us since they've got something now they never had before, the political pull to back up their uppityness. Now we've got to do something about this. We've got to give them a little something, just enough to quiet them down, not enough to make a difference. I'll give those N-words voting Democrat. I'll have those N-words voting Democratic for the next 200 years. I don't know if that's true, but yeah, it is a post from Lyndon B. Johnson that I saw on Facebook. So I don't think it. I would need to see confirmation of that post before I believe that. But that's why I don't want to put on a stream, because I don't know if Lyndon B. Johnson actually said that. Yeah, it's believable, but it could have been any of his politicians in his cabinet, or it could have been bullshit. Yeah, Lyndon B. Johnson, LBJ, the 41st president? No. 38th? I'm bad with numbers. But I mean, at the same time, that's not far from the truth of people using people as political tools, right? 36th, damn, I was too off. 36th president. But I don't want to spend time Googling it right now, because I want to stay on schedule and start moving over to Resident Evil. Okay, I gotta get off Facebook. Facebook again, I gotta get off. No. Yeah, Tech. It's madness out in these worlds, bruv. It's madness, bruv. Pure madness. Pure fire. More fire. I don't get it. There is a little bit of time for any Trump supporters that might be rolling in here. If you're watching on the YouTube side, then I do have the call-in line. I do not have it pulled up right now, so you got to let me know in the chat beforehand if you give me a ring-a-ding-ding-ding. But I have about 20 minutes or so to chat before I am guaranteed locked into Resident Evil. I am actively trying to boot it up now. Now, if you are watching on YouTube, there is a good chance that my stream will crash for some reason. It has been happening the last week. I'm not sure why yet, but it's not my streaming software, but it has happened a couple times while gaming and streaming. It even happened earlier today, as a matter of fact, when I wasn't doing anything. It was a fresh reboot. So I don't know. Tech, I need to get your thoughts on something here, actually. This is very gaming related while we move over to this. So there is a sale happening right now on Steam. There is a sale. I'll pull it up for YouTube too, because I want to be fair. There is a sale happening here on the YouTube. I mean, not on the YouTube, on the on this damn thing. This thing right here, Steam. Yeah, and it has Metal Gear Solid 1. So it is a master collection of Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, and 3. But then it also has Metal Gear Delta on it. And I don't know if you remember how much I feel about Konami. And here's the other thing too. is that but all together combined, it is $53.88. So it is, I did the math. If I bought these individual, wait, hold on. Let me think. I like Metal Gear. I do not like Konami. So Metal Gear Delta is the remake of 3 is the thing too. And I've been wanting to do a Metal Gear stream for a long time. I don't feel like giving Konami a bunch of money. And that is wherein lies the issue here. However, if I buy this, I don't know if I'll do the Metal Gear 1 and 2 on stream. Metal Gear is like regular Nintendo. This game, not this game. It's somewhere. But it's the NES version. This game came out like a month before I did. Metal Gear 1. Not Metal Gear Solid, but Metal Gear 1. Came out in like June of '87. This is my all-time favorite game right here. Now, help me do some math real fast. 14 plus 14 plus 14 is what? 14 plus 14 is 28. 28, that's 32. So tell me why, if I just buy all the games individually, wouldn't it just be $32? Am I crazy? Am I mathing wrong? Right? Hold on. So let me get this out of my cart. Let me go back. And let me... I was hoping I can add it from my cart to here, from here. Be 42? Oh yeah, I'm dumb. Yeah, it'll be $42. Okay, yeah. All right, that's why I was like, that can't be right. No, wait. Yeah, 42. The answer to life is 14 plus 14 plus 14. Okay, thank you. I was like, I didn't bust out a calculator. I had thought about this and I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. And then I got distracted and never got a chance to go back and revisit that idea. But yeah, so if anything, I would play this. I would probably do Metal Gear. Yeah, I would do Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, 3, and then replay Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater. Because Snake Eater, I've beaten several. I've beaten all Metal Gears several times, but I've probably beaten Metal Gear 1 like 20 times. This one around like 10 to 15 times, and then this one probably like maybe 5 times. So I wouldn't mind redoing that game back to back, but like on a harder difficulty with high fidelity graphics, right? Let me take a look at the trailer for Metal Gear Snake Eater real fast with you. Oh, yeah, it is a lot. It is a lot. So we can enjoy the absolute cinema. Now, I also would, if I do get Metal Gear Delta, I would have probably multiple talks throughout my gameplay about ethics and morals and like boycotting and things of that nature.
The voice of Solid Snake, Old Snake.
They brought him back for the commercial?
Whether you're a longtime Metal Gear Solid fan,
I am too. That's why I do it. That's why I do these weekly streams.
We're pulling out all the stops to make the legendary franchise more enjoyable than ever before. Metal Gear was first released in 1987.
I loved his voice acting as Snake. I'm sorry. If it's cheesy, whatever. I don't care.
The game was well received. Nobody knew just how far the Metal Gear franchise would go. When Metal Gear Solid hit the scene in 1998,
interesting commercial.
An instant global phenomenon. Critics called it innovative, a cinematic classic, technically stunning, and even the best video game ever made. The game found millions of fans worldwide. The sequels received equally widespread acclaim, ultimately growing into a franchise that has reshaped the gaming world and remained relevant for decades. Metal Gear Solid gave rise to a new genre of stealth video games, and with select Metal Gear Solid titles, additional bonus content, and a breathtaking remake of a beloved fan favorite on the way. This is the Metal Gear Solid experience you've been waiting for.
Another commercial in your commercial?
What makes a franchise legendary? There's no franchise quite like Metal Gear Solid. It stands on its own as one of the most fun, richly layered, and brilliantly written video game series of all time. And as with most masterpieces, diving in as a new fan can be a bit daunting. For starters, you've got shadow organizations, secret agents, double agents, triple
Getting
agents,
excited just watching this, dude.
non-linear timelines, giant nuclear weapons, clones, and multiple characters named Snake. Fortunately, this first collection sets players on the right path. The Master Collection Volume 1 includes emulations of the original PlayStation versions of Metal Gear Solid, Metal Gear Solid 2, Sons of Liberty, and Metal Gear Solid 3, Snake Eater. These 3 games, all available for the first time on Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 5 and 4, Xbox Series X and S, and Steam, are the perfect place to hone your stealth skills on solo missions and become the legendary soldier you were born to be. The collection will also include the 2 regional versions of Metal Gear. Fans of the franchise know that if we were to go into a full exploration of everything that makes this franchise legendary, this video could play non-stop for days on end. Instead, we'll focus on a handful of elements that make Metal Gear uniquely Metal Gear.
What's God. Tech, I'm telling you, man. Like that's when we were talking. What were we playing? I don't remember. We were playing Outlast or something. And when I was talking about media and like how you just missed a whole generation of media, and it's like that what you're talking about is what I was thinking, and especially with games too, right? But like that was a whole like I mean, games are media, but each form of media is so expansive. I mean, music, movies, TV shows, comics, games. It is ridiculous. And I can't tell you from on one end, so one of the reasons I stream, if you don't know this, the reason I started streaming on Sundays was because I just wanted to beat games on my back catalog. I used to be somebody who beat a lot of games, like the single player games at least. And then when something happened around the time I started working at GameStop and going to college for game design, and it wasn't necessarily getting jaded, but video games started becoming more of my job, and I still loved video games. But it was more important for me to maintain income because I was living on my own now. So in my head or whatever, like, yes, I have certain games that I want to beat for sure, but it was more important that I had at least a working opinion on most games at GameStop. So I was borrowing, like renting games for free. Like you could do that at GameStop. Different stores did it more flexibly. They encouraged us to use used games. Some stores made it mandatory, but for the more mature stores where we could actually like handle things without messing anything up or scratching it up, we would do new games, but only on like the big titles, or like one copy would be passed around. And then that copy might eventually just get moved to used if the game sells well, or vice versa, whatever. And so at some point in my life, games stopped being a priority. That's normal. However, when I got back into gaming and playing single player games, which was like 10 years later, right? There's a 10-year gap between like serious gaming. Like pretty much all my gaming was from 2011 up until like 2018, I was only playing like competitive games, like Street Fighter and fighting games. And I wasn't playing a lot of single player games unless I was trying to like make content out of it, which was like very inconsistent. So I didn't really hardcore game anymore. I was working on my work and my business and like YouTube and stuff like that. Like I was going to school. I was going back to school for life coaching. I was working a full-time job, and I was trying to compete and host fighting game tournaments out of our house for a while. Until I moved in with my wife. And then I also had, a girlfriend and a career job when I started working at Western in 2018. So even then I wasn't playing single player games too often because now I had a salary job and a kid on the way, right? I knew my kid was on the way when I got hired at Western. So I never really had any time to just like start playing a lot of games unless I was playing with my wife. So we played single player games every now and then. We had our yearly tradition of playing Until Dawn. So long story short, I wanted a day where I started beating games that I played. My Steam catalog is ridiculous with a bunch of games I've never even touched, let alone beat, right? And so I just really, really want to start beating games. And one of those games, one of those series that I guaranteed beat was Metal Gear Solid when those came out, right? And the only Metal Gear Solid that came out in that time frame was Metal Gear 5. Metal Gear 4 came out so long ago, which we're going to watch a trailer for Metal Gear 4 because that finally got announced for a upload to Steam. So I'm excited about that. Woo! That was the real reason why, like, okay, 4 is finally out. 4 is finally coming to Steam. I can finally do my dream stream of doing all the Metal Gear games, and I have tons of time to prep for it, right? Because I want to get into some cosplay. I want to wear some outfits for some of my streams. I have a bunch of Metal Gear Solid shit. Okay, I'll show you my wall real fast. You won't be able to see it too well, probably. But do you see all those lithographs over there? The three portraits. That's Old Snake, or no, that's Big Boss, Old Snake, and Raiden. Then down below you have a GameStop Raiden poster. Then you have the Perler of Otacon from Metal Gear Solid 2. Then it's a movie style poster right there from AnimeCon, a convention that I went to in Detroit as well, right? And then I have a whole box of Metal Gear shit. Oh, also that sword over there. Oh, you can't see it. There's a sword over there. Ah, you can't see it. There's a sword over there. It's a replica of Raiden's sword from Metal Gear 4, or no, Metal Gear Rising. Excuse me, Rising Revengeance. And then I have the Zone of Enders Collector's Edition on 360 when they re-released that. Youmacon, you know about Youmacon? Yeah, Youmacon. Exactly. Yo, what's up, man? Good to see you. And I have a whole box of stuff. Like I have a special edition Metal Gear PSP. I am a Metal Gear fanboy. I have a Metal Gear headband somewhere around here. I am going to wear that Snape wig and I'm going to turn it into a mullet and we are going to play some goddamn Metal Gear Solid. All right. And I'm excited about that. So we'll finish watching this trailer. But to close the point that you made earlier, Tech, is that the other half of being able to beat games is like, it is so exciting to live. Like it is so exciting to expose you and other young people. Like hopefully my son watches some of this, but expose you to some of the older games that I've played. And some of these are remakes. The Resident Evil ones are a weird journey because they're all remakes except for 0. Well, from 1 to 3 are all going to be remakes, right? So there's a lot of dialogue that we can have about those. But Metal Gear 1, 2, and 3, those are going to be all the original ports. Cold Steel brand practice swords? No. Yeah, you can show me. I got that from GameStop. It was a special edition when the game came out. So again, working at GameStop during that era, like I was getting all the special editions. They came like a 10% discount. It wasn't nothing crazy, but like all my money went to rent and games. And I worked at a Domino's, so I made that food stretch. Like I brought home, I worked the weekends, so like I would make my own pizza. I was a closer, so I made my pizza at the end of the night. Now a lot of times I was smashed out with a 2-liter back then. I did not live a healthy lifestyle back in the day. And sometimes there'd be some vodka involved and just like late night gaming of like Battlefield Bad Company with me and like Chef. I know Chef during that era. Kenrin. But yeah, hold on, sorry. Let's watch this.
Let's start with some of the innovative and iconic gameplay. Fans know this story is loaded with fun.
After this, we'll watch the Resident Evil 4 trailer.
High-stakes espionage thriller. For example, you have a boss called Psycho Mantis who can read your mind. That is, if you haven't removed your PlayStation's memory card. But
oh, I can't wait to talk about that. I can't wait to talk about that.
Prison with nothing but a bottle of ketchup. And there's even a secret theater in Metal Gear Solid 3 that plays every cutscene in the game.
Oh,
of course, that only scratches the surface. The
there are so many weird
serious games had to be fun
Easter eggs put in the game.
They also delivered on overarching elements that have come to define the game and make their way into popular culture, such as codec calls used to relay critical intel on your mission, constant high-stakes situations, and a storyline full of twists and turns that keeps players on their toes. Symbols from the game have also come to define the franchise. Even something as simple as this. In a game where your survival depends on your stealth capabilities, the cardboard box is a perfect way to avoid guards, cameras, and enemy traps. You'll just feel more comfortable in the box.
True.
Sorry. It became an essential tool for Solid Snake. And
dude, the whole crotch grabbing scene in Metal Gear 3? Oh my god, dude, you're gonna lose your mind.
Solid have even made their way into the wider world beyond the Metal Gear franchise. Metal Gear has become so iconic that something as simple as an exclamation point, used as a device to alert players that their enemy has either spotted them or has been distracted.
Yeah, you heard me.
Way into the wider world beyond Metal Gear, appearing in other video games and even in feature films. Solid Snake is only one iteration of Snake. You remember when I said this could go on for days? Well, a few of those days could be spent discussing the Snakes alone. So, here's the simple version. The original Snake was born in 1935. He was a man named John, codenamed Naked Snake, later earning the moniker Big Boss.
Big Boss.
This essentially sets the stage for a wild ride of insane character dynamics, unpredictable family drama, and epic plot twists that have captivated players for generations and continue.
Oh, quick side note, quick fun fact, actually. Hideo Kojima had to change Metal Gear Solid 2 because while he was developing that game, he had the Twin Towers in it, and that was going to be a part of the plot. And then 9/11 happened during the development, so he had to rush, he had to scramble to change that in the game. Just wanted to throw that out there.
Continues to do so to this day. But brace yourselves.
Embraced.
Because this epic collection is just the beginning. Everything you love about Metal Gear started here,
Volgin,
but it's about to get
great
even
villain.
better. Coming up, we'll delve into the epic, long-awaited remake of what many fans consider to be the best game in the entire franchise.
Subjective.
Until then, this is Snake, signing off.
Metal Gear.
Metal Gear.
Metal Gear. It can't be. So yeah, good trailer. Good trailer. So I want to play all of them. Metal Gear Solid 1 is my favorite Metal Gear of all time. Metal Gear Solid 2, I still love. Yeah, so I'm gonna wait for this one to go on sale too. So that's why I have plenty of time before this one comes out. I don't want to tell you too much about the plot right now. If you don't already know about it, I'm not going to spoil too much. Only what the trailer might spoil for you. But basically, let's just say that Snake is aging rapidly, and this game only takes place a few years after Metal Gear Solid 2. So Metal Gear Solid 1 and 2 go in chronological order. Metal Gear Solid 3 is a different character that is the parent of Solid Snake, aka it's a Big Boss that you're playing as. So it's a different character you're playing as in the past. And Metal Gear Solid 4 is technically the canonically it's the final game in the series chronologically. So Metal Gear Solid 4 is the end of the series and the story of Solid Snake. And then in Metal Gear Solid 5, they went back to Big Boss, sort of, kind of. And this game right here was a tear jerker, like god dang. But it is so equally epic and ridiculous. Oh, but it also comes to Peace Walker too,
There's one more
which is good.
thing I
PSP
must
game.
do. One last punishment I must endure.
Can you hear it?
Outer heaven. He's taken command of this immense army and is now preparing to unleash an insurrection.
Liquid's goal is to seize control of SOP.
That's Ocelot, by the way.
Sons of the Patriot system that controls the soldiers.
Will you do this for me? Will you terminate Liquid?
How long is my body gonna hold out?
When all of this is over, you'll have no choice but to accept death.
This
They fixed the
is
frame
my
rate or like
final
improved it?
mission.
So began the war between Zero and Big Boss.
Do you understand, Snake? Any means necessary.
Ooh, what does that
to
mean? What was
stop
that about?
Liquid's insurrection.
Why does hair color change like that?
Guns of the Patriots!
Because I knew where my loyalty
Yeah, man. Oh wait.
belonged.
Okay, this is showing the Metal Gear. This is the PSP game, by the way. But good game, actually. I may consider playing that one in the stream too, since they're packaged together. Metal Gear Solid. What comes with it? Database, screenplay book, master book. I mean, they're not physical copies, so I don't care about that. So yeah, great game. Great game. It is so iconic, and I'm so conflicted because I don't want to support this company, but I do love me some Metal Gear. So let's go ahead and get ready to switch over to some Resi Evil. I'm ready to get that. Last time we played, we found the boss, and I want to go ahead and get that ready to get that all locked in. So I got to go do some exploring again because we died and didn't make any progress technically, although we figured a lot of stuff out. So let's go ahead and switch that over real fast. Uh-oh. I'm afraid to open any new software because I don't want it to crash on me. I'm just opening up my stuff for the game. That song kind of bops. It grows on you really quick. Neck is still so sore. The brain balls. They've got a lot of brains and they've got a lot of chutzpah. That's a lot. Resident Evil. Oh, shoot. Okay, we'll have to take a little break though because I got to grab my controller before we can play. Oh, I can actually use mouse and keyboard? I ain't doing that. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Why did it do that? Why did it do that just now? What are you grabbing? What is it grabbing? Oh, I was grabbing my game. Why is that there? That's weird. Here's weird yelling at the mic. Okay, I'll have to fix that later. All right. Cool. So we were going to take a short break. I'm gonna grab some more water, re-up on my water. You guys get your beverages, go to the bathroom, whatever you got to do. And when we get back, we're going to be playing some
Resident Evil 0.
So stay tuned for that. For now, though, I will leave you. I'm waiting for my software to open up. It crashed on me. Wait, hold on. Can I still?
All my fellas.
Wrong song. Oh, I need to hotkey that shit. I don't have a hotkey right now. So we'll have to go with the generic music. I was going to leave you with some, hold on. What was that song I just played, though? What was that song I just played? What was that? Hello? Okay, I'm still coming through. Are you serious, bro?
All my fellas.
Ah, there we go. Okay. What is this?
All my fellas.
Okay, that's not the song I'm gonna play though. Here we go. There we go. Now I can go AFK. Now I can leave you guys alone. So you guys don't go nowhere. We're gonna take a short break and we'll be back with some Resident Evil 0 in just a few. Oh yeah, we are coming back. Hopefully y'all are ready. Ready, Freddy. Okay. Okay. What the heck? Oh, there we go. I forgot I wasn't in the game. I'm like, why is the game playing the music? All right. Well, let's go ahead and get back into this. But hello, everybody on the YouTube side. Hello and welcome. But all right. Hello. Oh, wait. Extras. Let's check that out first before I go into. No. Okay. I was wondering if I unlocked any extra outfits or anything like that. Okay. Hello and welcome back to. All right, we are back in it. Resident Evil 0. We have been playing a good bit. This is our fifth day, I believe, playing it. And we did not make a lot of progress last time we played. However, we did learn a lot, I think. So we're going to take advantage of what we learned last time to actually do what we need to do. But as always, are the sounds of faint footsteps those of survivors? I know that's not exactly what it said, but I remember what it said, so I'm going to read it verbatim. Leave me alone. Okay, we're going to need all this. We don't need that, though. What is it? Right. We got to take both of them. What is the switch button? Ah, there it is. You're going to give this over to him. But let me go ahead and, oh, damn it. I'm devastated. I'm gutted. I'm gutted, mate. I'm gutted, mate. Flat gutted. I got to redo the intro. Okay. Hello and welcome back to Resident Evil 0. Last time we played, we did not make a lot of progress, unfortunately. So we learned a lot, though. What we're going to do is take from what we learned. What we're going to do is learn from what we did last week and take advantage of that. And now that we have that experience, we can utilize it to its fullest. So she is hurting. She won't be doing any fighting, though. That is the microfilm. Yeah, I don't think we have anything over here, but we can double check that map. Refer to the map, please, for any questions. Correct. All right, so let's take a look at the map here. We only have a few areas to go to, but we want to go upstairs and grab that key, and then that will actually open up a lot of areas. So I want to go ahead and get that done first. Let's go ahead and get this boy in the front. We're gonna try to fight minimal zombies, but I think we're gonna have to take out the ones that we come across. I don't remember if there were any that we came across right out of the gate or leading up into this. So I think it is this way. Then we gotta go to the other door, go down, or go to the boiler room or whatever it is. And then old strong dude has to be the one to open it up. So this door over here. I got me some snacks as well. Chocolate and some Cheetos. The 2 C's. I don't think this is the right way.
Okay.
This way.
No, it was the... Is it a downstairs door? Shoot. I'm trying to remember where it was. I think it's a door next to the save room, actually. Let me double check. There's no zombie, and there shouldn't be any zombie fights on the way. And there is some green herbs upstairs out on the balcony area. But there are zombies in that area that we'll have to go through to get to them. I'm 80% confident that it was downstairs and at the save room. There should be stairs. Oh shoot. No. Hold on. Once I figure out where that room is, it will all come to me. Oh shit. I don't think it was that way. I don't think it was that way. Nobody saw that, right? Will it all come to me? The world may never know, Darneezy. What's good, man? How you doing? You play Alex yet? Darneezy. Shit. It wasn't that way. Excuse me?
I'll check it out.
Roger.
This way.
Roger.
What button did I press to do that? He's, I'll check it out. Roger. No. I'm not Roger. You don't play 6. Ah. Scown. That's fine. I play it casually. What you been up to? What you been playing, man? You missed my whole talk on well, Plessy versus Ferguson, but it's been anything related to Jim Crow that I've been talking about for the last month. I actually don't even know what you look. Oh shit. Just remember, how do I get up there? Can't be this way. Nah, definitely not. Although there is something later on I can go that way to get. I might have to fight through that thing. Maybe it is that way, but I killed that zombie a while back, so I didn't have to go through that over and over again. But I could have sworn it was that big door. And then I go up to the side. I'll refer to the map if I can't find it. I think I found it. Found it. Yes. Okay. Oh, does her health matter though since she gets captured? Shit. I don't know. What do I give her? Like, I want all of this. Oh, wait, can I leave this on a... Wait. If I leave this here, I should be able to pick it up later, right? And then... leave that too. You've been working, huh? I feel that, man. I feel that with every fiber of my soul, my guy. This year has been less working, but I mean, I'm going to be getting back into that soon. It only holds 3 shots?
Let's split up.
Roger.
It only loaded one shell. Hey, you know what? Who am I to complain? Maybe he held 2 at the same time, you know? I don't know his life. I don't know his life. All right. So she is screwed if I get like stuck down here. But last time I played this, he had to fight her. He had to fight the centipede and get her out of there. What you been doing when you're not working? What's your hobbies or interests or family, whatever it may be? Catch me up, man. I feel like you hop in here every now and then, but I don't know that much about you. All right, here we go. Giant centipede. Billy. Time to pull out the strap on him. Blat! Blat! Oh, bitch. Blat! 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 All right, that's done. Brother, leave her alone. Blat! Oh, he dropped her! Oh, he picked her back up! Was I supposed to grab her? Put her down, fool! Is he vulnerable? Brother, he just took... Shit, I'm actually concerned now. This is all I have. I don't even have the knife with me. Shit. Oh, wait. Man, don't you miss right now. Oh! The pistol. It was the pistol the whole time. I didn't think about it.
Are you all right?
Yes, thank you.
Damn, that thing died a lot faster last time. I only had a knife and like 2 shotgun shells, man. Well. Okay. Oh, and I didn't take much damage either. Oh, wait. Isn't this door locked over here? Let's double check for locked doors. No, locked doors. Thank you. I want to say this door is locked on the other side, though. Oh, shit. Wait, I thought this door was locked. Wasn't it locked? Oh, no, this is just the... Oh. I thought this was on the north side. Is this on the south side? South side? Oh shit, it was. Absolutely was. Oh, so Tech, one of the things that the tank controls do well with this sort of format is the fact that you have static camera. So forward is always forward relative to you pressing up, right? That goes very well with this style of cinematography or camera work, because if the camera were constantly shifting but you had your character moving relative to the direction that you're moving your analog stick, there would be some issues there. Now I'm curious to know how they've adjusted for that with the more modern controls, but I've gotten used to the tank controls. Water motif. Yeah, it's the other door. It's the kitchen door, I bet. I bet you it's that kitchen door that we were looking at on the map earlier. Which was the upstairs room? To the right? Wait. No. I go downstairs to get back. No perfect. Oh, there it is. Damn. Ran right past it. What? What? What am I missing? Darn easy, what am I doing wrong? I thought I tried this door already. Nope. Okay. And then... yeah, it's downstairs by the save room. I now see what my brain was trying to do.
Okay.
This way.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, right trigger does it too? Oh, hold up. Do I want to save it? I mean, I'm going to do a separate save anyway, so yeah, let's go ahead and save it. Pick it up. Pick it up. Why is there an option to use it when you can't use it without a typewriter? Or did I misread that? Don't save over the last one. Mm-hmm. Wait. Oh, there's two of them. Are my headphones on backwards? Took the ink ribbon with me. Is there one behind me too? There is. Fuck. Is he still alive? Why is he jerking like that? Definitely in the right area. I will drop the ink ribbon if I have to. I use the facility key. Oh, that other red door is the other facility key, because you see they didn't ask me to get rid of it. So the other door with the fire motif. Oh. Why do those leaves look so nice? Like, look at this. Does that not look really good? For some reason, like oddly out of place realistic. Hello? Y'all see that? It's a bottle of water. It's a bottle. Oh, I can make Molotovs with the empty bottles. Damn. What is that behind me? Cooking oil? Why is it in like a fire starter? Oh, it is lighter fluid. Okay. I said fire starter. Oh, wait. Oh. Oh. Cascades. I gotta drop something. We drop these goddamn motherfucking bottles. No, we'll drop the bottle. I'm not dropping my ink ribbon in here. But now we know it's here. I've interacted with it, so it's still there. I want to make some bottles. Fam. Exchange that, give that to her. Huh? There we go. Lighter fluid. Why couldn't I use it before? My inventory was... Yes! Aha! I know what I must do. These utensils seem to be well used. Utilities, these... refrigerator. The door is broken and refuses to open. Bro, look at this. Is this the same angle? A bottle of water. The sink has long since lost its shine. Very observant of you, sir. Oh wait, I can still pick up those bottles over there. No, pick up the bottle. Mike. Yep. I don't have gasoline on me, do I? Highly doubt. Highly doubt. Highly doubt. Press F to doubt. I didn't do much, so I won't save it yet. There we go. I can press up. All right. What do you know? So now I'm gonna pick up all the Molotov cocktails and leave the gasolina Bahina. And then I think the door with the fire motif was up here and around the corner. Okay, I think it's coming back to me. It's good that everything's coming back to me when my candy kicks in. Okay. Me no gasolina. Pareba. Gasolina. That chocolate is good. Fire. There's also the light room. I couldn't use my lighter before. I think this is a water motif over here. No, this is not. What is this one? Lock on the other side? Yeah, and then there's that one right there, which that won't do it. I'm guessing I gotta hit a lever or something. This is gonna be a zombie, I think. In here. I think there's a zombie in here. No? Around this door, corner, there's a fire motif. I use the facility key. Now I don't seem to need it anymore. Yes. You're gonna throw it away. Trader Joe's chocolate. Of course it is. Trader Joe's is fire. Ooh. Ooh, did you hear that? That's a clue sound effect right there. Photo shows an elderly scholar immersed in his research. These sometimes are clues. These are sometimes clues, man. Talked about it last week. Shows a bridge under construction. Okay. Books are arranged in no particular order. Some of them have been removed from the shelf. Oh, girl? Can we get down? That's concerning. There's a big button over there. Oh, it looks like a microfilm shape. Shotgun shells, baby. Shotgun. Absolutely take that. There's a note behind us. Assistant Director's Diary. September 2nd. No year given. A useless bunch of trainees, as always. Where does headquarters find these idiots? These idiots. We got a couple of decent ones though, so can't complain, I guess. William and Albert, they might have a future. Ooh, William and Albert. I know who Albert is. William, I can't remember who that is, but I think I know. September 25th. Scholar Will. Practical AI. Whoa. They really are opposites. And they're always competitive in everything they do. There's something ruthless and cruel about them. October 7th. Got a sudden call from the director. It was to tell me to encourage a rivalry between those two. It's the first time since the training facility was built that Director Marcus has ever shown notice in anything other than his research. Well, whatever. Orders are orders. I'm going to have them tearing at each other's throats. That's what he sounds like. It's lore. Globe is extremely well crafted, but it's so old that it feels like it's going to fall apart when you spin it. So let's spin it. There's a switch here. Flip it. The fuck was that? That's weird. Beard's weird. Oh. Hold on now. Hold on now. What a insult. Oh, he's too far away, even though he's like right there. Oh, what's this fireplace looking like? What's this situation? Is that a moose? Oh. Okay, we saw that. We all saw it. Right? Wait, what the hell are you doing? Buddy, what incarnation are you doing? Hold on, let the big strong man do it. God damn it. Yes, okay. I'm afraid to pick this up right now, so I'm not gonna pick it up just yet. Because I don't think I have the ammo right now to deal with whatever it's gonna throw at me.
I'll go alone.
Okay.
Rebecca, move your ass out the way, please. And thank you. There we go. Strong man. Strong man is strong. Do I have to get up in this way? What exactly is it? There seems to be something there. An iron needle. Take it? No. Let's see if that still triggers any enemies. Because now if I go to my map, it's right there. But there's some other ammo. No, that moose looks evil. What the hell? It feels like it's loading a different instance of the game when it does that light thing. Oh wow, you just literally can't see it. Wow. Okay. It won't let you even observe its presence. Interesting. Okay. Okay. No, then I want to leave this on just in case. False.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck was that? You hear that? What's our inventory looking like? Right. I think I'll take the key. You know, go ahead and do it. Watch a big ass monster come after me or something too. Oh, that's the clock hand. I know where that goes. What's it gonna be? Oh, that sound was us. Great way to do your loading scenes, man. Unironically. It's too damn quiet, man. I'm so nervous right now. Something's not right. I don't need to go back in there. I don't think there's anything in that room. Oh wait, shit. This might be the wrong door. That might have been the other one I was supposed to go through. No, I'm right. I'm right. Do I want to save it right now? I don't think I do. Oh shit. Where do I want to go? I've got the lighter, but I'm trying to remember where that... Let me go upstairs. I want to go back this way and I re-remember what's over here. I think there's a zombies over here though. I have to lay them out real quick. Oh. Oh no, this is that room. Ah, damn it. Okay. Wait, what? This isn't the room I was looking for. What? There's a door? Wait. Hold on. Oh. 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 So this one I don't need right now. Yeah, I can go this way and go left. You see here, a different door. No, same door. This is the... No, this isn't the auditorium. What room is this again? Is it the office? Yep. Yep. Now I can use my lighter. I was right, but I tried using the gasoline. Like, I don't know what you want me to do, game. Oh shit. Door's unlocked. There we go. If I survive this, we'll go ahead and save it. I'll use that last ink ribbon. Hell, maybe I'll find some more in here. Oh shit. So I started blasting. I think I was like, okay, I had several bullets left. All right. Oh, I have shotgun ammo. Oh, damn, it holds 7 shots. Damn. Thing holds a whole bunch of buttons. Okay. Okay. I have more ammo. Ooh. What is this? Grenades. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. Oh. The filing cabinet is in a state of total disarray, but there doesn't seem to be anything of interest. There's a still life painting of a fruit in a basket. Some of the fruit in the painting is rotten. Suspect. I have to do something with that candle, I'm assuming. Oh, wait. Oh. What's this? Good. Take the book of good. Oh shit. Uh-oh. Let me try putting that book over here. You really gotta pay attention for clues in this game. Nothing? Let's inspect this book. Make sure nothing comes out of it. I don't think this game has those sort of puzzles, but you never know. Seems unusually heavy for a book of this thickness. An elegantly bound book entitled Good. Seems heavy. Wait. No, that can't be with a scale, right? I don't know what to do with this book. I thought I would be able to interact with that handle. I've tried several times, but it does not seem like I can interact with that candle. Wait, let's push this thing all the way this way. All the way. Ah.
Split up.
Roger.
Okay, now you can't do it? Brother, get in there and push. Sometimes I just need some encouragement. I don't know. Let me try using the... I don't know. Okay. I don't think I have to burn the book. I don't think there's any book burning in this game. You gotta really find a sweet spot when you're climbing down stuff.
This way.
Roger.
Oh. That worked. Okay, now I gotta find where that clock. Wait. No, okay. Bookshelf contains a wide selection of books. Nothing of interest. What is this? That took me upstairs. Okay, my heater's been clicking and I've been like, what is that noise behind me? This door is still locked. That's the way out. I think I gotta go. No, I don't have to, because I didn't fight that thing. My desire to not want to have to do things again is motivating me to save it. Cool. Very visible. Check the map real quick. Training facility. Got a training facility. Don't remember where the clock room's at. I think it might be this way. I'm gonna assume it's upstairs for some reason. Primarily so I don't have to fight those damn nasty zombies. I don't know if there's anything down there for me to get that way. Anyway. Oh, okay. I heard a noise. I was like, oh, hell no. And this is upstairs. Ah, yes. Wait, no? This isn't the clock room? Damn it. I don't have the key to this one. Yeah, I didn't think so. So this isn't the water motif or the clock room. Maybe the clock hand will give me the angel wing that I need. Look at these mad scientists being so goddamn crazy.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
All these weird maps and shit. Get a job. Be normal. You weirdo. I thought it was that room, but it's not. I went the right way. Just confirmed that is not the way that I need to go. I think this takes me down to the boiler room. Oh, wait, no. Excuse me. Does this take me to the boiler room? Does this take me down to the Paradise City? The grass is green and the girls are pretty? Get your face out my face. Damn. Big old face having face. Face having a... How dare you have a face? I'm offended. Your face offends me. Yes, that does indeed take me down to the boiler room where it does not boil. Because I'm gonna get cooked. But go down there. Right. Right. Not right now. So I think I do have to fight that stupid muck zombie. Where else haven't I gone? When did I find that clock? Oh, chutzpah. Where did I find that clock? Jesus. Oh, my back. My hip. My everything. Little bear, what? Oh, darling, I can't get enough of your little baby. Has to be in here. Has to be in here, buddy. Hey, must be the money. What up, Lyndon? Oh, why must I feel this way? Get your ass on. Get your ass on. Ah. Roasted, boy. Defeat an enemy by burning them. Defeat mimicry markers with a what? A Molotov? Oh, that's a lot of... Oh, what's happening? What happened? What are you running for? Why was he grunting? I forgot I had almonds down here. Oh! Not again! Why do I have to relive my history? Let the pass go. I don't need to go there. Damn. Fuck me up. Is this door locked? Wait. The top is engraved with an image of a clock. Damn. What's new, Lyndon? Could it be part of some sort of decoration? There's a hole at the base. So you telling me I didn't need to go this way? I did get an achievement out of it. I got what I needed out of that bathroom. I know I don't have to go back in that damn bathroom. There's no reason for me to waste my ammo on that shit. Damn bastard hit me. What door am I missing? Where am I not gone? Where's the damn clock room? There's a door over there. Let me double check. I've already been here though. Oh yeah, no. That's definitely not it. What was that? That was good. A pistachio or something? I guess it's mixed. Okay. God damn. Damn, tore me up. For no good reason either. Almost want to reload. We'll see how far I can get on this run. And then I'll reload if I die or if I come across some bullshit. No. Excuse me. Ah. Excuse me. Linda, what's new? No, it's not this way because this is new. Wait. What? Why is that back? Who moved that back? That's weird. Weird's weird. Yelling at the mic. Let me take the ladder then, whatever. No, wait, it's not in here. Bro, I'm so turned around. Yeah, oh, okay. Yeah, this is not going to take me to where I want to go. Wait, what is... Oh, right. Yeah, that is inoperable. So then what I got to do must be upstairs then. It has to be upstairs. There's one of these rooms upstairs that I'm missing. I need to know which one. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna go to the main entrance first. I'm already upstairs. Right. Dang. That is not the room. Red key. That door's locked back. Wait. The door over here is locked? What's... Door is locked, but doesn't seem to be a keyhole anywhere. The top part is engraved with an image of a clock. Oh. Hmm. I'm gonna find this. I'm gonna figure it out. I know that I saw a clock that I could interact with that was missing a hand. I know that's what I'm looking for. So this door back here is unlocked. Throw a Molotov at somebody. Come at me, bro. Throw a Molotov on your face. I bet it was this way, and then I gotta go in here. Because I think the clock room is where I fought the bugs. With Rebecca, right upstairs above the lift. Which is why I kept going to the lift area. I don't hear a clock noise. Damn, I'm wrong. Oh, no, I'm right. Minihand is missing. I found it. It's a solidly built clock. Shit. Alfred. Oh, wow. Shucks. I don't remember what time I'm supposed to do. Well, I don't know what time I'm supposed to do. There's gotta be a hint somewhere close by. Shit. What would I have that's a clue? What would I have read that was a clue to that? Wait, let me look at the clock again. Maybe there's a tell. Gotta be observant. We gotta be observant. I'm thinking 1:30 for some reason, but I don't have a logical reason for that. I'm gonna move it there first. I see some fading on it, but I don't think that fading is actually anything. I don't want to be here all day testing possibilities. I probably would. If I weren't streaming, I might, a younger me may have been more patient enough to just keep trying each combination that I could think of and start with like the major combinations, like 30, 45, 15. And then move the hour hand around. And then fill in the other 5-minute spaces. I'm thinking it's something close to like the daytime, maybe 5 a.m. I don't know, man. I'm not sure where I'm supposed to find that. Now I'm just kind of looking around to observe the environment, to look for clues. Oh, you know what? Let me check my files. Investigation hand. Notice this is the one I was looking for. Dining car. Damn, got my headset. Automatic. Door on that door. Second floor of the dining car. That's the train one. Regulations for trainees. Obey, discipline, unity. Discipline, obedience, unity. James Marcus. What else? I don't think I have any notes. I don't want to look it up, but I will if I can't find anything. I'll just use my phone. Yo, what's up, man? How you doing? Marin? I was wanting to say Brennan at first, and I was like, that does not look like how you spell that. And it sure was not. Wait, what's over here? Room is filled with objects. Must be an art storehouse. Is there any other clock in this game? Let's go back to the oh. Grandfather clock appears to be broken. It's time to stop. Can I look at it? Let's go back to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Try to figure out what we're missing here. What's good, Burin? God damn, it took me a second to register. Burin. What's good? How you doing? Where you from? What you playing? What you do? Where are you from and what do you like to play? What I'm asking you. Where am I going? Swiggity swoopy swoop. I don't see any big clocks. Huge portrait. No, nothing there. Don't see a big clock. I just thought maybe it would be some sort of a hint. Maybe it's something obvious that I missed. But what would it be? Metal Gear. Don't have the water motif key yet. I don't have a film to play. Where would the information for that be? You play this game? Do you play this game is what I meant to say. For my voice just died. Gave up on me. Shit. Let's just go into the big room and see. Maybe there's a in the observatory, whatever this room is called. Anything? No? Damn. Rebecca's like, God, can we stop and take a break? No, Rebecca, we can't. We cannot take a break. Where did I find the key at? I found the key. I found the good book. Found the key somewhere else. the key, I mean the clock room, but the clock room didn't have any sort of hints that I could find, and neither did the room adjacent to it. Perpendicular to it. The paintings haven't said anything about time. What do you guys think? Where is the... I'm trying to figure out why, like, what's the information? Where do I find the information? I'm sorry, guys. Are y'all getting impatient? Stepping all around and stuff? What is this? Yeah. Hmm. That guy's typing really weird. Why is it? Wait, I do have the notes? I'm trying to find where the information is rather than just giving me the answer itself. What? What page? Huh. Makes a straight line. No. No, it does not. No, it damn well don't. No, it damn well do not. I don't make no sense. Let me go back to that clock room. Oh, shoot. It's got me all scatterbrained. It's got me all scatterbrained. I'm not sure where I'm supposed to be going. I'm trying to fix it. We gonna fix it. We gonna be all right. Okay. I remember now. I remember where I gotta go. I think. One never knows with my brain. One would be wrong. Opposite side. Not that way. Trying to get back to where I was. Back to reality. Don't give up that easy. Da-da-da-da-da. Gotta fix the shoulders as well. Posture. God damn. Sorry, guys. Can't be the center. I'm gonna check something down here while I'm at it. I'm trying to figure out the logistics of something I'm confused about now. About this map. Like, I'm trying not to give it too much sense. Okay, yeah, go out this way. Then I killed the two dudes that were in... Well, I killed the two zombies that were in that room that spawned. Got the fire door one. That way. Grab this. And this takes me to the bug room. No. This takes me to this room where I found that crap. And then this took me outside to the balcony, but that's not the balcony I'm trying to find. Although, if I go that way, I will unlock a shortcut that I have not seen the value of yet, but I suspect will come in handy here soon. So do I want to fight those zombies? Yeah, I do. At least the one that I have to fight. But I want to see if I have to fight both of them. So let's get that shortcut. I hate it. Run, fools. Shit. This has gone from bad to terrible. Don't get up. I said don't get up. Oh my God. Oh. Ridiculous overkill. I think I'll just give one to each. I thought there was some pistol ammo in here too. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's Maybelline. I don't know. Oh, I remember where I gotta go now. Shit. Shit. Am I crazy? I thought it was this way. No. What in tarnation? I know that it is that way to the right door. Where are the stairs at? We'll refer back to the map after these messages. Doo doop doop doop. Oh, yeah. Go up the stairs. Oh. I gotta go this way. And then the stairs. this way into the door. This shouldn't be the boiler room. Yeah, up these stairs. That's okay. We're locked in. Hurting, but locked in. Hurry up, please. Scoop on doop, doobity scoop, doo. Yeah. I think that's the sort of puzzle I got stuck on as a kid as well. Interesting. I'm not sure what the clue was either. The information didn't clearly indicate that. Should be 8:15. Our hand is already on 4, so we'll just go 4 more. The noise. Okay. I'm afraid I don't got a lot of weapons, and that dude is equipped with a rocket launcher, grenade launcher right now. I have 2 herbs on my character, 2 herbs to my name. And 2 doors is unlocked. I don't feel like that's gonna be for free. Ain't no way it's for free. I really do feel like the first Resident Evils, like 1 through 4, 1 through 3 really, were more puzzle games than shooters, like zombie shooters. Like you do a lot more time solving puzzles than you do trying to shoot shit.
Stay here.
Yeah.
Come on.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oh, totally. Radical. Yeah. Okay. So enthusiastic. So too cool for school. Cool. Chul. And then there's a door unlocked up her. Thought this was a door. Oh no, this is it. Yeah, this is one of the doors. I'm out of freaking ammo. Thanks, buddy. Ooh, a verse of poetry. The moon bows to the earth. The earth swears loyalty to the sun. And the great sun and the great law of the sun governs all things. This itself is the keystone, the pointer to glory. All our hands cannot open the door to heaven. Oh. Moon bows to earth. Earth swears loyalty to the sun. And the great law of the sun governs all things. This itself is the keystone. Moon bows to the earth. Earth swears loyalty to the sun, and the sun is the big old motherfucker. All our hands cannot open. There's a clue there. I'm playing some Resident Evil. What's up, man? Oh, another microfilm. All right. You know what? Let me just go ahead and heal both of these people. Because that didn't even, yeah. Balls. How are you, DJ Money? What's good with you, man? What is good with you? I'll wait, because I'd rather just fully heal somebody than give them this jank ass heal. It doesn't do much. For Rebecca, it does. For Billy, he's alright. Mother, pick up the damn microfilm. Micro machine. Shelf contains neatly filled documents. There doesn't seem to be anything of interest. Hey, what's this? Nothing? Documents, nothing of interest. J Money, what's good with you, man? Window outside, some dense, expansive trees. Shit. All I found was a microfilm. Still don't know what those are for. All right, let's check for where there are still locked doors. No locked doors. Thank you. Huh? First floor. What door is that? That's the door to leave? Okay. Ah. I think this door over here is also a music door or a clock door. This door right here. Then I gotta go one more room over. Then it's there. Hit this door right here. No, that's the water motif door. God damn it. Where's that other door? Is it downstairs? I'm almost sure that door right here is the night door. So that door wouldn't have it. And then the lobby door isn't the door. Oh, unless it's this door right here. Oh. Go check. We're right there already. J Money, you there? You alive, Jay? J Monet? Hold on a second. There we go. J Monet. This way we go. Yeah, that is another door. Swerve. This is the third floor. So that's a night door. That's a water motif door. That's a knife door. That's the water motif door. Let's go back to the lobby. Damn. Dibble damn. Faked myself out twice.
You stay here.
Yeah.
Follow me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw another locked door. I know that I've seen two of those doors. I came across them during this stream. Let's try this door first. I don't think it's this door. right here. Yeah, that's another night door.
I'll go check over there.
Yeah.
All right, I keep pressing the wrong button to do map because I've been playing too many of these survival crafter games, man. Yeah. There should be a red door. There's night door, water motif, and night door. Then night door. Then oh, on the basement floor? That can't be right. Wait, how do I get to the basement? Let me. I'm assuming it's here. Yeah. Yeah. See, this right here I don't trust. And I'm almost certain it wasn't this door because we didn't do this door today. Unless I came across the door, same door twice. No, I can't get there because there's a freaking fire there, right? So maybe the water motif map doesn't, but maybe the water motif door doesn't show up on the map. But there was definitely 2 of them that unlocked. And I really don't know what to do with some of these items, so I want to set them down back at the base. Back at my base of operations. I don't want to do another save until I get something big, until I land the big fish. Oh. Larry Hoover. Old song. Whippy what? This is the sweaty zombie, that area. Oh shit, leeches? Why didn't this show up on the map? Oh shit. There's a projector. God damn it. And me without my microfilm. Ain't this a bitch? God damn it. We gotta go. Oh shit. Don't stop moving. Don't stop moving. There's leeches, leeches, leeches. Move, 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 move. Soldier, move. God damn. Get me in there. It's rough, man. It's tough out here. It's hard out here for a plumber. Damn, I ain't got shit. Oh, I did have the microfilm, but I didn't have any ammo, so I needed to retreat anyway. I am in a situation where I am completely out of ammo, y'all. Leave that. I'll give him the Stab Master 5000 though. Check out this tech that I found. This is all me. It's all original, okay? Shit. Hold on.
Let's split up.
Okay.
You broke up, see?
Okay.
Oh, hold on. Let me turn this way for you. Shoo! Look at it. You see that? Shoo! I'm still trying to practice the timing of it, but there's something there. There's something there when I want to send somebody. Ha! Ha! Ha, 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 ha. Tell me that's not faster than this. Look at this. 4 steps, right? Ha, move, girl. God dang. I'm trying to showcase a skill. Sheesh, rude. Ha, 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 ha. Ha, 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 ha. Excuse me. Rude. You. 1, 2. See? Oh dang, he like. Oh, I'm getting it. I'm getting it. Now the knife does not do a lot of damage, all right? But it has okay range. Then I backstep a couple times because they're gonna backstep the lunge at him, at me. I'm good to go. And then while they're, you know, whiff punish right there, bam, whiff punish, boom. Let me give him 3 of them. Excuse me, Rebecca. I'm sorry. Excuse me one time. Watch out, watch out. I'm swinging. You see that? Y'all see that? Speedrunners will be appreciating me for days. Yeah, right. They would just dance around them. Can I turn and do that? Play the whole game like that. Okay. What do we do? What do we do, y'all? What do we do, y'all? What do we do? I don't have anything. A damn knife. I'm gonna have to fight for my life with this knife. I need to get in there. I need them puzzles. Ooh, 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 shit. I left her behind. Ooh, 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 ooh. But do I want to save it first? Oh, that's the real question. I think I did already.
This way.
Okay.
Come on, Rebecca. My knife showcase is done. We're gonna go on with the mission. All right, we're going on with the mission. Ooh, 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 ooh. I forgot leeches. Don't stop moving. Please don't stop the music. Oh God, there's one on him. Oh no, Rebecca, help me, please. Give her a knife too. Oh my God. Oh my God, no. What now, Playboy? What now? Oh shit, ammo. Rebecca, pick this up. I can't. I'm bleeding. Excuse me. Jesus Christ. All right, Rebecca, hook up these microfilms, please. A microfilm projector. If you had some microfilm, you could view the contents on the screen. Oh shit, I'm gonna write this down. We got our handy dandy notebook. This is the kind of puzzles I like. I can write this shit down. So I make some space for my notebook. God dang. Rude to myself. Oh, okay. So this shows the puzzle. And then when I add the other microfilm, it's going to give me the answer. So we're just going to redraw what they have right here. Just in case, because like this game doesn't always hand spoon feed you the information. You got to write this shit down, and sometimes you don't. I'm gonna be safe rather than sorry. And then it has 2, 3, 6, 7, A, B, E, F. Let's go add that other one and check it out. Oh, there's something written on the top of the picture. Seats. Oh. Microfilm image, an image resulting from the overlaying microfilms A and B. The numbers appear on the seats of the conference room. Let's go to the conference room. Let's do a conference call, y'all. Our favorite. Our favorite. Hell nah. No. Run, fool. Hell no. Hell no. To the no. Oh shit. Damn, he's still going at it with the frickin'. This guy was really about that life. He really wanted to throw hands with those leeches right there. Did you see that? He stayed behind. I didn't tell him to. He decided to fight. He chose violence. It's crazy. Get your hat. Get the hell back here, Billy. Get it together, man. Get it together. God damn it, Billy. You're giving us a bad name. You're giving us a bad rap. Here at the RPD. At Stars, I mean. Not the RPD. All right. We got the goods. Now I'm going to save it, I think, because I'm right here in the save room anyway. Hello. I'd like to thank you all. Now loading. Complete access, complete release system activated. Please enter the passcode. You son of a bitch. 0A. One B. Oh. Mmm. Zero. I got it written down. And if zero A right here. Wait, what? Was it 0A? Zero. Oh, wait, no. Oh. This would be 0. No? No, yeah, I'm right. If we put this on a sheet and laid it down. So let me try doing the one next to it then. No. 0A. A should be this one right here.
I'll go check over there.
Okay.
Follow me.
Yeah.
Zero. The top left, right? I did this one right here. Shut up. 0 A. That's what I did. Unless I want me to do 1B because it's. Oh, wait a minute. Which way is this facing? Is that the door? Oh shit. Yeah, I don't know which way it's oriented now. I thought that this. Where's that? Do the stairs jut back? Oh shoot, no, it is turned around. Oh. Wait, I think I had it backwards. I think that's what I was trying to articulate earlier, and then I kind of pushed down that idea. I can't tell. Well, you know what? Let's try the other way around then. So if that is the case, this is all flipped. Oh shit. But then I guess I can take my notebook and flip it around. Cause it would. Oh, there it is. I was like, did I not write it? So let's flip this. I don't know which way. That looks like the door right there, you know? So it would be. That one didn't turn a light on. Can I please? What do y'all think? What am I missing here? I'm gonna try 1B in the orientation that I think it is. Well, there's light coming in. Is this the double door right here? Is that what that is? Is that the double door? Because if so, then farthest to the end. Fuck, I have to like. So that would be my most back right to the door. Like if I'm facing that way, right? That's the most far right. And then this is no, that's what I did. Right? So let me try doing the one that makes a little more sense. Hopefully they're not making me crane my neck. Let's do 1B. Unless I was doing 1 row too early. Shit. think I might have been doing the wrong A. Let me try again. Was that an item? Because this one lights up. Oh, it's a
Check it out.
Roger.
co-op AI game or co-op character game. Solo co-op.
Let's regroup.
Okay.
I'll go alone.
Okay.
Oh. 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 Oh, hey.
Let's regroup.
Okay.
That's huge. That's huge. We just unlocked 3 of the last doors. There's only 1 door left unlocked that we know of. So a lot just opened up to us as a justifiable reason to save, as well as a justifiable reason. Hold on. Okay. Let me finish that thought in just a second. I'm thinking more like an editor. Okay. That is also a justifiable place to end this session. So if you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you guys like, subscribe, hit all that notification bells, hit the subscribe bell, all the buttons, all the bells, all the buttons, all the whistles, all that stuff, please. And thank you. Of course, we stream this live every Sunday. We stream this live every Sunday at 6:30. We first talk about some political topics that are very important, either social or political. Then we move on to some gaming to kind of wind down for the night, you know? And so thank you guys so much, and we'll see you in the next video. For people on stream, we're gonna hang out for a little bit longer. We saved it. We did what we needed to do. Lyndon, are you still around? Let's see if you want to play some Marvel Rivals. Am I in a Marvel Rivals mood right now? That is the true question. I've been playing Rocket League. I have not been streaming my Rocket League gameplay. Hey, writing down the notes actually came in handy. All right. See? I need to put like little rectangles over all of them for little seats, you know? Bloop, 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 bloop. Dun, 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 dun. I think that's a cool puzzle. I liked it. I liked it. Yeah, I was trying to figure out if I wanted to play some Marvel Rivals. I might play 1 or 2 if you were down to play as well. Yeah, I'll do a couple games. Oh shoot, let me close this down first. There we go. Let me fix my setup over here though. I gotta make more space, put my controller away.